Good morning all, I'm Johnny B and welcome to Sunny Coast Celtic episode 94. Hope you've all recovered for the weekend, or the dramas at the Rankers and Celtic Glasgow derby. I've kind of looked back at it, watched the highlights, watched this and watched that, and I'm thinking, well, hopefully when we play Aberdeen this weekend, we don't have any more Chuckle Brothers fucking moments. To me, to you, to him, to a Rangers player in goal, you know, with McGregor and Aroja at the back. So hopefully we can just get it sorted. If the boys in that kind of moment, just clear it. Never mind passing it about at the back and getting caught out. So yeah, but when you look back at the game, like the 2 goals were savable, weren't they? Like we gave the ball away twice, we fluffed one of the clearances, we gave it away and they scored. Don't get me wrong, they were all ours for a while. But after the initial half-time whistle went, we came out in that second half, like they just looked tired. They looked like they've, like a boxer. They went about 8 rounds. There's 2 rounds to go, and they had nothing left, and that's what it was like. And we just kind of stepped up a gear. The substitutes helped us big style. I thought we've been slating Hatate for ages, but he come on and he was absolutely. Look, I'm not going to say he was magic. He was just better than we were in the first half, better than anyone that was in the team in the first half. I kind of felt bad for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain because we all expected bigger things for him, and it just wasn't his game. And as I said the other day, I think the whole team selection was wrong. The whole front line was wrong. It was just imbalanced. There was nothing there. And I'm thinking that, okay, Martin, you've looked at that now, and you probably thought that was the best way forward, but hopefully you get the team right up at Pittodrie tomorrow night. Look, it was a good point to get there because we were well out here on Sunday, but we've came back, fought well, and I think we've got to get the tails up because Hearts are pulling away for both Rankers and Celtic. They're kind of just keep winning that 1-0, 2-1, they just keep getting out of the line, but that's all you need to do. It's just about 3 points when it comes to this time of the season. So after the split it's going to be a bit different, but I'm hoping that when the split comes that Hearts are only 6 points clear or something, because then you're chasing your tail. It only takes you to draw one more game and you're out here. So we need to go up to Pittodrie tomorrow night confident and ready for the game. We can't get in half-heartedly. So who do you think Martin's going to play at Pittodrie tomorrow night? So it's going to be Sinisalo in goals for sure. He done nothing wrong. He was really good. He was safe. No chance with any of the goals. It was defensive errors that left him with no hope at all. And even when the ball was coming in for corners and shies and free, he was really good. And his distribution was good as well. You could see him looking up and trying to get the ball out wide. So he'll definitely be in goals. Arajo was he was at fault for probably the 2 goals, to be honest with you. But then he redeemed himself by getting in there and getting about them and rustling a few feathers in that team. And then you can see what it means to him when we actually scored that second goal. So it was really good of him, and he stood up and be counted, and he was putting his foot in there, and he was getting annoying. He was annoying all the Rangers players. So it was good that that's what he done. And he's a good player into the bargain. So he's had that shit couple of moments out the way. Now that if his time comes again, he'll header that ball away rather than waiting for it. So yeah, he'll be right back. Kieran Tierney will definitely be left back. Again, great goal for Kieran. He never just headed it, he headed it down. It's the hardest one to save if you're a goalkeeper. So great goal for him. And I never realised that's the first time he's ever scored against Rankers, which is amazing, the amount of times he's played. But I suppose he's a left back, but he's just one of the guys you want him to score because you know how much it means to him. In the centre halves, I think he'll stick with Dane Murray, and I think he'll stick with Scalesy. I think he's got to stick with Dane Murray. I know he had a couple of mad moments, but in the second half he was really good in the second half. He won every ball, he went through everything, he kicked everything. So yeah, and he's comfortable on the ball as well. So yeah, that'll be your back four. Midfield, he'll definitely go with Callum McGregor, he'll go with Benji, and I think he'll stick to Hatate because Hatate's second half was good enough to go, right, okay, we need to get him in the team. If it was me in the midfield, I would play Benji up front through the middle because we're centre forwards. I look at these centre forwards, we've got 3 of them, no counting Maeda. We've got 3 centre forwards that can't get a game. That tells you the recruitment is bad. I don't know who's picking them. We're all supporting them because we're Celtic supporters, and when we turn up we go, right, he'll be good, he's played well in the past for so and so. But let's face it, they've been shit since they come in, the 3 of them. You can say they've scored the odd goal, but if they can't get a game in front of Maeda, we're struggling. And this is where I'd put Big Benji up front. So with Nygren, I'd play him up there because that gives us another opportunity to play Luke McCown in the midfield with McGregor and Hatate. Nygren is better than any centre forward we've got. He scores more goals than them. He's always in the right place at the right time. I know, I'm going to phone Martin and say, Martin, why don't you give him a crack up there? Because he can't do any worse than that. And then what you're doing is you're getting all your best players on the field rather than some of them on the bench because you're having to play Nygren there and go, well, I'll play Maeda because he's the best of a bad bunch. You've got an absolute fantastic finisher and a big boy centre forward there. Give him a crack. Give yourself a chance to win this game tomorrow night. Anyway, I don't think he'll do that. I think he'll go with Benji in the middle with Hatate, and I think he'll play Callum back there. I mean, Benji, he'll either score or set it up. His ball for Kieran Tierney's header the other day was sublime. It just chipped it in. Managed to miss all the centre halves, and there's KT at the back post. Brilliant. Again, he can finish, he can set up. He's just one of the players. He's got to be in your team. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, the game kind of passed him by. So if it was me, I'd leave him on the bench because he's a good player to bring on if you're 1 or 2 up, and he'll control everything in that midfield. I think he's a confidence player, and his confidence from the other day will be down because he'll know himself he had a bad game. Don't get me wrong, a lot of us had a shit first half, but the game just kind of passed him by. Anyway, I don't think he'll be playing. That'll be your middle 3. Up front, I think he'll play Tenekti in one wing. I think he'll play Yang in the other wing. And I've got a funny feeling he'll go with Dyson through the middle. Now, do we say don't play Dyson and put in Big TC and hold Dyson back in case we can go up there and we can get 2-0 up and then just leave him and then bring him back in against Rankers on Sunday? I don't know what Martin's thinking is, but if it was me, I'd play Nygren up front. I'd play Tenekti with Yang and I'd just rest Dyson. I really would. So that would be, I think that's the team Martin will go with. I think he'll go Maeda through the middle, he'll go with Tenekti on the left, and he'll go with Yang on the right. Like, it's not a bad team, but I just think sometimes you've got to shuffle it up so that players are hungry to get that win. We've got to go up there and win tomorrow night. So hopefully we get after a flyer. I'm going to say the score will be 3-1 Celtic, and I'm going to say Tenekti will score the first goal. So here's hoping. I'll get back to you after the game. It's been a hectic week, and then after this game we'll have a chat, and then at the weekend we'll get back into the Rankers game again in the Scottish Cup. So 2 big games coming up, but let's just get this one out the road first, and then we can worry about Sunday's game. So enjoy the game. I'll talk to you later, and hail hail.